me, I'm ready to go. Burning it down, they ain't noticed till the temperature rose. Bless the energy.
What's up, motherfuckers?
Jimmy, what's happening, man?
How we doing, man?
Good, man. The music seems like it's a little low in my ears. Is that good?
It's gonna be low in your ears.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
right. All right.
You gotta make sure you talk into the microphone, though. What's going on, everybody?
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. What's happening?
Not much, man. What's going on with you?
You know, just nothing, man. I'm just like living the dream. I'm quarantined, the whole thing.
Living a dream in quarantine. What's up, Jerry Meals?
Not quarantine. Jerry Meals, what's happening there, you filthy backstabbing savage?
Are you? Let me ask you a question. Are you hardwired, or are you? You
mean?
never plugged the computer in hardwire, did you?
I don't know. What do you mean?
You know, like the internet cable. You didn't plug that into the back of the computer, did you?
Oh, is that what I need to do?
You should have, yeah, but it's okay.
Can I do it now? Is it the gray plug?
Yeah, the gray plug. You can do it if you want.
All right, hang on. Let me do that.
All right, I'm gonna do the intro while you do that. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Jerry Meals? Hey, Lulu B, what's going on? Bobby's trying to plug something in right now. If you're both doing self-quarantine, that means no crossing the streams. We will not cross the streams, Cam. What's going on, Don Lod? How are you? What's up, Dave Mann? Meg loves tulips.
Can you hear me, Jim?
Boner. I can hear you. Much better.
Is it better?
Oh, it's much better. I need you to talk into the microphone now. That's what.
I'm doing the best I can here. How come there's nobody in the chair there? Oh, here I come. Here I come. It looks like we're sitting next to each other, Jimmy.
Well, we kind of are.
It's amazing.
I did a good job. Do a good job. Do a good job.
At its best. What's happening? It's Lulu B. I'm gonna be Lulu B. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen?
I think we got the call-in feature fixed too. So
it sounds better already.
Hey,
I'll
Danny.
tell you that.
Yeah, it does sound better. It's good.
Washed out, but I don't know what the fuck that's all about.
Don Lod is chilling like a villain. Look at Boss's Boner is a new name to me, but he's saying hello, fellas. So can you see the chat and everything? You're good.
I look like a ghost. I look like an apparition. What's all that about?
I told you the camera for some reason is.
Once I plugged in, should it be better now? Or what?
No, that's not going to do anything about the camera.
No. It's kind of fucking weird.
Amazing edit, Jimmy. Thank you, Cam Arnott. I don't know what you're talking about there, Parasoc, but what edit? What are you talking about? What you talk about?
Sexy as a motherfucker.
Oh, it's Fragoso. Fragoso's name is Boss's Boner.
That's Fragoso.
Yeah. It's a new account, I guess. Okay. Hey, Grem Free, whatever that means, buddy. So, what are you up to, man? How have you been doing? Everything good with you?
I'm been doing pretty good, Jimmy. I mean, it's been a little bit of fucking. But other than that, I'm fucking digging it, man.
You know, people can't hear that, right? Unless you turn it up.
They can't hear it at all.
Well, oh wow, you're nice and loud now.
Oh, baba booey, baba booey.
You made yourself loud. Bobby looks Asian. He does?
That's what I'm saying. The camera looks fucking weird.
I told you that. You didn't want to listen to me, though.
No, but what is that about?
It's just blur. It's blurry. It's blurry. The split screen. Aha, I got you, Cam. I got you.
Please
the fuck's up there, OG Black Privilege? How you doing, man? Yo, Miller. Jimmy Brand Muffins. What does that even mean? Oh, my God. I don't even want to know what he's doing right now. I don't think that's going to do anything, my friend. I don't know what the fuck it's catching.
Perhaps there was a fingerprint on there, but I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. It's something vercocked. Holy hell can't see comments this weekend. Why not, Lulu B? That's weird. Is everybody else having trouble seeing comments? I hope not.
We'll go in and out. I see them. Holy hell.
I see comments. I see comments. No problem. Lulu B, do you have a? What's the matter, Danny? Do you have an Android? Because sometimes Android has some issues with that kind of stuff. You good there? Okay, cool, Alan. Cool.
I think it's, you know what it is? It's probably the bit rate or something on this camera.
Oh yeah, it's the bit rate. There you go. That's one of the best cameras out there. It's a 4K camera.
Let me look close and see if it looks any better. Does it look any better when I get close?
Hug each other if you're next to each other. Shut up, Jose. Hey, Rue, what's going on? Nope.
No better, right? Yeah, it's the feed.
It's the feed. Well, you know what? We're gonna have to deal with it for now.
Yeah, notice how nice you look. You look all fucking fresh-faced and handsome.
I don't know about handsome, but maybe fresh-faced. So, I'm getting a little. I got to go to work tomorrow. Thank God, because I can't sit around the house anymore.
See, I'm fine with this shit. House arrest ain't shit for me, Jimmy. I got to be honest with you. I'm not hating it.
No, I don't. It's
No.
not that I hate it, but like me, I like to go to the driving range and stuff. Like I have me, I'm very routine oriented. I like to, I'm set in my ways. I come home from work, I change into my shirts and
the word you're looking for.
What's that?
ADD is the
No,
word.
OCD is what you're looking for. OCD.
ACOT.
Yeah.
But DDs, you got some D's in it.
Bobby always looks worse than when he gets closer. Hey, Marissa Mendelson, what's going on? So would somebody mind giving us a ring to see if this works?
If the phone thing works.
Don Lod, you should give us a call. You never called us. You always threatened to call us, but you never called us. Thank you for the hearts.
Japan's famous comedian died from the coronavirus. Who died?
What's
Who
that?
died, Rue? Bobby always looks worse than he gets when he gets closer. That's a true
Japan's
story.
famous comedian died from the coronavirus. There's a Japanese comedian?
I got a joke, but I'm not going to say it because
Hey, Marissa.
It's in bad taste.
It's in poor taste.
Very bad poor
Good,
taste.
that's good. No sex in the time of COVID-19. No
If
sex,
you really
really?
want to hear it, I'll give it to you.
Is this true? Nobody's allowed to have sex in COVID-19?
Yes, you can.
Oh, you can. Okay.
Yeah, the famous Japanese comedian's name
Thank you
was
for the super heart,
Achu.
Marissa.
Achu was his name, yes.
Can Bobby turn his head to pretend Jimmy's there? See, what I did, JoJo, is I made it so when I look at my TV screen, it looks like I'm looking at Bobby. So.
There we go. We got a phone call.
Too bad I can't find the fucking phone.
The song, though.
Okay. Hello, who's on the line?
Hey, this is Eric.
Hey, what's going on, Eric? How you doing, man?
What's happening? Ooh,
All right.
Bobby, make yourself a little louder.
louder?
Yeah.
Better?
Keep going.
That's it. That's all I got.
You went up that loud?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
it.
good. Okay. Did you stockpile anything? I did not stockpile anything. So what are you doing, Eric? Do we know who this is?
Wrap yourself in some wrap.
I'm Joe Miller here.
Oh, it's Joe Miller, Eric. Oh, what's going on, man? How you doing, Miller?
What's going on?
That's because you're a pro, Jimmy. I don't know about that. So how you doing, man? Thanks for calling. We wanted to make sure this worked and everything.
Can you hear me good?
I can hear you good. I mean, your cell is it sounds a little off, but you're loud, and unlike last week when we couldn't have anybody call in because we couldn't hear them.
I wish I wasn't named JoJo. Your name isn't JoJo. It's Joe.
Joe.
So Eric, what's going on? What's new, man? What are you doing now that wrestling has been canceled?
Oh, wrestling's been canceled too?
I think so. Yeah, they don't want
Yeah,
anybody.
wrestling is still on.
Wrestling's still on. Okay.
Oh, okay.
doing-
What's up, Jillian?
They're doing empty arenas.
Oh, they're
the
wrestling in
football
empty arenas? Holy shit. I like how
Bobby
Bobby is in
stockpile-
standard definition. Jimmy's in HD. Yeah,
I got
we don't know
you.
what the problem is there, Al. For some reason, Bobby
We know what's the
can't.
problem. Jimmy's controlling everything. He always makes himself.
Oh
either
yeah,
look
I'm
louder or
making
look-
myself look better. That's what it is.
That's right.
It's always a conspiracy to
Bobby
Bobby.
using that camera from like 2003.
No, actually, it's the same camera that I have, and it's the same camera we use every week. But for some reason, that's why I asked you before that if all the lights were on and everything like that. It seems like a light is off or something.
Yeah, it's the light. It's definitely the light.
You think so?
Yeah. No, it's the way you have it set up, you jackass.
What's up?
You got something fucked up. It's you got this on a low frame or a low bit rate or a low resolution.
Did you really just call me a jackass? That I got it set up wrong like a jackass?
Yes,
Go
yes.
fuck yourself, you fucking asshole.
Hey, you're doing all the technical shit here. So
Yeah.
if this is wrong, it's
Give me control of your computer. I put it in HD and made it so all your flaws are off. So if you had pimples or anything, it would take them off. And you're fucking calling me a jackass.
He got me in some
Hey,
like
Vanessa.
filter. Yes, he's got me in some kind of like blurry filter.
A blurry. It's blurry.
He's got me in the blurry filter. So what's going on there, Eric? What's new?
Yeah, this is right.
Yeah, Eric
Miller. Yeah,
Miller. Yeah,
Yo,
I
Miller.
thought
We
you
know
were
who-
calling
we
my
know who
Eric
it
now.
is.
I thought it was Eric was the new name. I thought you were doing the Miller thing.
Not like you were like saying that because you didn't know it was me because you blocked me like I don't know how long ago, but
Yeah,
I'm still
because
waiting
you
to get unblocked.
What's up, Ricky?
were being a jackass. That's why I blocked you. I let you in on the inside, and then you started giving away celebrity tips. So I had to block your ass. That's why I blocked you. That's right. Bobby always looks like shit. I don't see a difference. Fuck you, you bold bastard.
Jimmy's font is slightly larger too.
Well, that's just because my name's shorter.
Is
That's
there
all.
anything I can do to get back in the good graces?
Yes, you can. You're on double secret probation. If you come back in and you're in the good fold, I have no problem. I don't hold grudges, dude, but I am not going to allow you within the camp if you're going to be destroying the walls from within.
I've known Yo Miller for a long time. He's never done anything to me. Like he's never been hostile or anything.
No. What happened with him was he got his head twisted by an outsider who
Oh, okay, gotcha.
who got in his head and made him think that played the victim and made it out like I was the bad guy.
I gotcha. Okay.
He believed it because he likes wrestling, so he thought that, this was some sort of like thing. But the truth
I don't know
is
what wrestling has to do with that, but okay.
he was being played. Basically, so
Gotcha.
what happened is he thought that like this person was being victimized when this person was the one causing all the fucking.
Aha, I see. Is this true, Miller?
I don't know. From my side, I don't think it actually happened quite like that.
All right, well, tell us how it happened from your side. I'm just curious to hear how you think it happened.
Well, no one influenced me anyway to think a certain way. I don't know who this person you're thinking of
Okay.
influenced me.
So what was
There's
the reason?
there's definitely a chance Bobby mixed people up though.
Sure. All right.
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely. So let me ask you something, Miller. So then, what is the thing? I did something to you that you decided to start acting like a dick towards me.
It should be live on YouTube. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, it says it's online.
Miller.
If I did something, I didn't mean it. It's been water under the bridge. I can't even remember why we got into the beef, but there was a part where I
In
think
this
I
episode
did
of
get a
Why
little
Bobby
upset, but
Blocked Me.
then
We have another call coming in. You
Well,
want me to take the other
Wait,
call?
I just want to hatch this out with Miller real quick.
Okay.
All right, basically, Miller, let me remind you what happened because this is before the drama and all the bullshit. You went on
This
to
sounds like drama.
Periscope and you said, Bobby McNasty is no longer my friend. I don't like what he's done. He made an announcement. He said, I'm blocking him on all social media and blah, blah. He made an announcement. He made a video, which he never scoped. He made this whole video and this whole thing, and he said, and if you're friends with him, do you remember that? Hello?
hello.
You remember
So
that?
the phone went crazy there.
Yeah, do you remember
I
that?
think I do
last-
remember something like that.
Okay, so what was the reason for that?
I don't remember. It's been how long ago? It's been a couple of years.
Yeah, that's not something you forget. If you make a stand like that, like if I stood up and made a stand.
So did you really say that? You said Bobby McNasty's no longer my friend anymore?
yes, I'm blocking him.
I don't think I said it like that.
Did you
Exactly
take your little rubber ball and go home too?
Because I left my ass off watching. I was like, what
Tiger
the fuck?
King is the most fascinating stuff I've seen recently. I guess we both have to watch that and talk about that because I haven't watched it yet. But did you watch it already?
Oh, I love it. I love
Okay, good. I'll watch it then so we can talk about it.
It is, and when you think you know it's going to happen,
Yeah.
something else happens. So it's just when you
Just when you think it's reached its pinnacle.
it can't get any fucking weirder, it gets fucking weirder. All right, so Miller, you don't remember why you made this statement, a statement of such force, and then you don't know why and then when I said there was somebody influencing you, you say there wasn't. So I didn't do anything to you. In fact, I never had any real interactions with you, so there couldn't have been anything I did to you. So it had to be something that somebody else told you. So you don't remember what that was?
I don't think it was someone else though. I don't think there was. I think it was me, but I don't remember why I got upset. I want to just get back.
We are at home. Rocks, man.
Start over again and
Yeah,
start
I do
off
too.
fresh.
I do too. But I don't like the bullshitty. Like this is nonsense. You're telling me you don't.
Roxman's very upset with us. We're in two different places, Roxman. We're
Like,
separate.
I have no problem with burying a hatchet. I have no problem with moving forward. But you can't move forward if you're going to pretend nothing happened. That's what I'm saying. You're not supposed to leave the house. We're not leaving the house. We're in two different places, bro.
Only for essentials.
Essential oils.
Essential
Yeah.
oils.
All right, look, Miller. If you don't want to be, listen, it's up to you. I believe in speaking honestly and bluntly. If you don't want to do that, that's fine.
Nina.
I mean, I don't hate you, bro. I mean, I have nothing against you. But if you want to be like pally, you gotta burn the old garbage, and you can't burn the old garbage by lying about it. You know what I'm saying?
Brandon
So-
Vox was right.
yeah.
This is another episode of Why Did Bobby Block Me? And in this episode of Why Did Bobby Block Me?
All right, so that's
I honestly,
yeah.
I honestly
Okay,
can't remember.
You don't
I remember
remember?
I was upset, but I don't think it was any.
All right,
one
Roxman, we
particular
got
thing.
it.
All right. All right. Let me ask you this, Miller, just to see if you can be a little honest. Do you remember the party I'm speaking? I'm not going to speak the name of the person, but do you remember the party that was getting in there and was reaching out to you and telling you that I was doing things and stuff like that? Do you remember what I'm talking about?
Was it male or female? Because I don't remember
Female.
that.
It was a female. Of course, it's a female. You're not going to listen to a guy. Well, it was a female.
What's up, good
I
vibes?
think I have an idea who you might be talking about.
Okay, so that person was the person that told you
Timmy.
that I did something or whatever the case is. The truth is I did nothing to that person. The truth is that person was playing games and I called that person on it. So what happened was you got in the middle of that because she tried to use you, knowing that you were a fan or a follower of the show.
Costa, I don't know.
And that's what happened. But that you don't remember that as bullshit. You know, you remember exactly what happened. I'm all the way up. Anyway,
How long is this block list? People want to know.
This is, look, my block list, I'll tell you in a minute. I think it's like 400 people.
Is it really?
That's it.
That's it.
people.
That's a lot of people.
Not really.
My
'cause
block
most
my
of them-
block list is like 20, and I'm going to say 15 of them are like Arabs that came into my scope, and they're throwing up Arabic the whole time, and I just block them because I'm sick of looking at it.
I got to be honest with you. If I block somebody, they had to do something. There's no.
I
let
also
people
know you
fucking-
though. You're very paranoid sometimes, and you
I'm
think
paranoid. I got no time for bullshit. If you're gonna lie to me and be a dickhead, I'm gonna block you. If you
just like I made you blurry. Listen, you're gonna have to sit up. You look like you're burying yourself under the couch.
look, Jimmy.
Yes.
So, Bobby, you think I'm lying to you right now?
Yes.
Because I'm honestly trying to tell you the truth. I don't remember this other person. I don't remember the reason.
Okay.
The reasons.
So you don't remember the reason
Who
we
is
got?
creepy Jimmy Soroka? I want to know who that is. I had no idea Bobby blocked so many people. Keep these crybabies.
That's right. Hey, Ballbag, 6 feet away. We're not near each other, creepy Soroka. We're far. I like the new picture though. Look, Miller. If you don't want to be straight up about it, that's fine. I have no hard feelings. I'll unblock you, whatever you want to do. But you know, you're on double secret probation. One more act up, and you're out. That's all I'm gonna say. Listen, if you don't want to hatch things out and you want to pretend you don't know what it is, fine. Live in that lie.
Yes, I agree, Rexy. We got to hug it out.
That's right. I don't believe in bullshit. I'll tell you the truth. If you did something I didn't like, I'll tell you what it was. If somebody told me something, I'll tell you what it was.
Hey, Glock.
I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I don't remember something when I stood up and made a fucking blanket statement on fucking every social media after I've never scoped before. That's nonsense. That's a nonsense story. So yes, I'm gonna say that's bullshit. Anyway, so Eric, no hard feelings, my man. You know, whatever. Bobby blocked in the middle of the story time. That's right. Sometimes you got to do that. You know what I'm saying? All right, Eric. So if you don't remember, fuck it. I'm not even going to get in. And I don't care about this nonsense anymore. We're in the middle of a pandemic, and
We are in a pandemic.
nonsense.
Pandemic.
People are going to die. People are going to lose a lot of money, and we're here talking about nonsense that you can't even know. All right. Thanks for the call, my man.
Yeah, thanks for calling, Miller. And
All right, brother. Be good, bro. All
we'll talk to you soon, man.
right, later.
Bye.
All right.
All right.
Well, that was an epic conversation there.
I thought this was gonna be like, you know, his final moment where he's gonna be honest and be like, all right, this is what happened.
Can I say something? I
Yes.
honestly think he doesn't remember.
Bullshit.
It's been 4 years, man.
I know, but you don't forget. In other words, Jimmy, the fucking guy went on the Periscope, and first of all, he'd never scoped before. He
Right.
sat there on scope like this, with a hat on, pulled down his face, and everybody sent me this goddamn fucking video, and he was like, "If you're friends with Bobby McNasty, you're not friends with me anymore." And it was ridiculous, and I was like, "What the fuck did I do with him?" And he sat there and did this whole fucking thing, and I was like, all right. So in
That's good
return,
stuff.
I never blocked him, and then when I finally
Right.
unblocked him, he gave a little dig. He called me by a name that the person who I just mentioned gave him, like a name that doesn't mean anything, but
Okay.
knew that I would know it was from her. So she got this clown to fucking, you know, call me this name, not knowing what the hell it meant. And it
Yeah,
didn't mean anything.
Lee, you can call in. Hey, Sonam.
Yes. All right. So that's the end of the story. Anyway, so there you go. So Jimmy, I don't know. Maybe you want to bring up the bit rate on me so I don't look like a fucking aberration.
There is no bitrate thing. It's the camera lens. Something's up with the lens on the camera. It's not bitrate.
Liar.
Okay.
Look how clear. Can
All right, so
everybody
let's shut the
know
show
how
down.
How clear Jimmy looks. Look at him. He's shiny. His head is.
All right, I'm going to
smoking.
stop the stream. I'm going to shut down.
All right. So what's going on? Is anybody calling?
We're off.
We're off.
Yeah.
Did you shut it down?
Yeah, I shut it down.
All right.
Look at him. Look at him sitting there. I didn't shut it down. Hello? I didn't shut down, you dope.
I thought you were having a temper tantrum.
No, you're having a temper tantrum.
Listen. Jimmy has a little temper tantrum. Shit doesn't go. But how come you notice that his camera's nice and clear though?
Yeah, I'll fix it. Hold on a second.
Yeah, make yourself blurry too. There you go. All right. So what's going on? Do we have any calls by any chance? This is a call-in show. Check the bit rate, Bobby. He's got all the controls over there. If it's fucked up, it's his fault. If something stupid is said, that's my fault. If something looks like shit, that's his fault. There you go. Listen. So if anybody would like to call in, this is a call-in show. Jimmy's disappeared now. He's gone rogue on me. Look at him. So now he's made it a one-man fucking show over here. Here's a story of a man named Jimmy. Bobby looks sad. I look sad? Okay. Hello. Is anybody going to call in, or am I going to sit here and just play fucking sound effects? Can you hear that? Yeah. Baited Bobby. Got him. Hey! Oh, my God. He's disappeared. That's it. This is a real shit show. You know what? I think the Corona got Jimmy. Jimmy got a touch of Corona. Hi, Corona.
I honestly don't know what's up with the camera, but it was like this before too. I don't know why. You could shut down if you want and then come back if you want.
You think that's what it is?
I don't think it's going to do anything now.
No, that's something that it's the way it's being fed in. It's being fed in. Check. Hi, what's up there?
If it was bitrate, your sound wouldn't be good, but your sound fine. Jimmy ghosted.
Yes.
Is he pissing? No, I wasn't pissing. I was just hiding myself.
Yes.
Lee was supposed to call in. This motherfucker. Lee, call in.
He does that all the time. He says he's going to call in.
And then he doesn't call?
And then he doesn't call. And then when you're getting ready to go off, he calls.
Right. Is
So
Jimmy
he's
dropping a dump? No, I wish I was.
He's one of those guys. Yes.
So he refuses to call in now. He was going to call in and give us the Joe Simon story from Las Vegas.
Well, you know what I'd like to know?
Yeah.
Whatever happened with the fucking we already did that. We covered that, right? What happened with fucking Ninja Greg?
What's that?
When he didn't get laid?
Yeah, we covered that already.
Did cover that. Okay.
I'm going to try and fix your camera. Oh, here we go.
What's up, Tits McGee?
Yo, what's up, Lee?
Yo, what up, buddy?
How you doing? All right?
What's happening?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. You want to give Bobby the story about
Oh,
Joe?
you want me to give him that story about Joe?
Yeah, please.
This is so wrong. All these people in here. I'm going to be unfriended after this. I just want Jimmy, you know that I'm going to be unfriended.
I'm already unfriended.
All right, so you're gonna get unfriended by Joe Simon?
Joe Simon's going to unfriend him, yeah.
All right, fuck him.
Oh, yeah,
That's
for
right.
sure.
By the time this is all over, he may not even be here. So let's go ahead.
So we go to Vegas, the three of us, right?
Oh, yeah?
And let me tell you how the trip starts off. Joe gets on the plane in New York, right? And Jimmy, the day before, upgrades to first class. So Jimmy upgrades his flight, okay? So as they're in line, Jimmy texts me as he gets to a seat. He goes, I just sat in first class, and when I was getting on the plane, Joe yells, why are you boarding in front of me? And Jimmy's like, I got first class upgrade. He goes, you got first class? You upgraded? Gets on, walks by Jimmy. He's already angry. 5-hour flight later. We get in and we get in. They get into the airport. I meet him there. It's like a 30-minute flight for me. So we get to the hotel, and me and Jimmy are hungry. I'm like, I'm going to go to P.F. Chang's. And Jimmy's like, all right, let's go. And Joe looks at me and Jimmy's like, P.F. Chang's? You think I am going to a chain restaurant? P.F. Chang's?
Sounds
And I look at Jimmy. I'm like, fucking guy serious? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to P.F. Chang's. So he comes to Chang's, like, and we get there, and it's the funniest shit I've ever seen. We order. Joe gets like a pre-appetizer, a meal, dessert. We told him it was his birthday. Jimmy's got the best videos. If Jimmy could pull up the videos of P.F.
I wish I could.
He'll send me this video of Joe eating at P.F. Chang's like randomly, like once a month. I'll wake up and I'll click on my phone and I'll just start pissing myself laughing. It's like these 2 videos back to back that Jimmy has, and they just
What up, Kiefer?
And like Joe is like a sensitive guy, and Jimmy's he's high and he's so blunt.
Wait, hold on a
like,
second. When you say sensitive, you mean? Is that what you're
I
talking
mean
about?
sensitive. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I mean sensitive as in like he's a sensitive guy. Like he takes shit to heart. So we're
Okay.
riding in the elevator and Jimmy's high and he just looks over at him and goes like this. He goes, and Joe's short. Joe's like 5'7", right? He looks at Joe and he goes, man, you look like you gained a few pounds there, Pat. And Joe's face, and I'm like, Jimmy, you can't call him fat. That's fucked up. He's like, I'm not saying he's fat. You look like you gained a few pounds. I'm like, this fucking guy. Then Joe's really upset. He's like, fuck it, this is bullshit. And Jimmy the whole weekend is just, Bobby, I had to tell him like 5 times, like, Jimmy, knock it off. Jimmy, knock it off.
Lee had to tell me that I had to tone it down. He's like, you got to tone it
down.
down, man. You got to tone it down. He's getting upset.
Yeah.
Hey,
like,
B.
The fucking setting them off, just going into first class must have set him off.
Oh,
Jim-
Bobby. So
he
first,
alpha dogged him right off the bat.
yeah,
I'm
but you
going
know
up
what
there,
happened was, I get to the airport and I go to check in, and I get to the airport. It was like a 6:30 flight. I got to the airport at like 3:00 in the morning, and it said, "Do you want to?"
Yeah, please let everyone know if you fly with Jimmy Knapp that if this flight's at noon, he'll be there at 6 a.m.
Yeah,
he
that
gets
is
there
true.
6 hours early, Bobby.
Yeah, ask Jamie. I do the same thing to her. But
gotta get there 4.
so I get there and it's like, do you want to upgrade to first class? It was like $150 or $170. I was like, fuck yeah, 5-hour flight. And for me, I'm definitely doing that. So
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I do it, and we get there, and all of a sudden they're like, okay, what how they have like the group 1, group 2, group 5, and up through group 5 when you're going in.
Let me stop you for a second.
Yeah.
Did you tell Joe that you upgraded?
I
or
did not. I did not tell him
On purpose?
On purpose. So when they
Okay.
were like, okay, group 1, everybody, group 1, please come in and board the plane. And I stand up and walk. He goes, where you going? I go, I'm group 1. He goes, how are you group 1? I'm group 5. I'm like, I'm in first class. You're in first class. He fucking-
Why am I
Hey,
not in
Tim.
first class?
Yeah, come
You're
on,
in
not.
first class?
He thought-
For $150, why the fuck wouldn't you upgrade?
oh my god! I was like, fuck this. I'm doing it.
They give you, they treat you like. I mean,
Yeah.
I first class, and the difference. I was like, I'm doing this every time, but usually the flights.
Oh,
are like
usually it's
4 or
like
5
$700,
times. Yeah,
$800 to upgrade to first class. This was like $170. I was like, fuck this. I'm doing it.
Hell yeah, $170. That's money you ever spent.
Okay, so go ahead, Lee. How relentless was I?
So then we go to the dispensary, and like we get everything we need, we come back. Jimmy's been high the whole time, and here goes Jimmy again. We get up to the room, and he's like, Joe hadn't smoked for a long time. Joe starts getting paranoid, and Jimmy just looks at him, like from the corner of the room, and it's just like, just fucking calm down, man. You'll be fucking fine. Just chill out. Joe, that just sets him in a panic. Like, no holds barred. Jimmy's like, you'll be fine. Just relax. Smoke a little more. I'm like, oh, boy, smoke a little more. Yeah, that'll make him real fine, Jimmy. 10 minutes later, Joe's in his room fucking sleeping it off. He's like, my head was really dizzy. But it ended up being good for him because it broke him in because he was fine with, like, the vape the rest of the weekend. But everything he does, Bobby, like, so the rest of the weekend,
Joe smoked.
I'm like, Jimmy just says, we should go to PF Chang's again. It's good. And fucking, just giving Joe shit about the PF Chang's. Like, just like, fuck you, like
I
he
wish
was
I
just
could put
in
that
on him.
video
Like,
up.
everything Joe said, Jimmy said the opposite. I felt like I was babysitting. Like, Joe would say it's cloudy outside. Jimmy would say it's fucking sunny. And it was just like, it was like chaos. And I'm like, oh my God, like, I have Joe, like, telling me how he feels, and I got Jimmy, like, I don't give a fuck. And I got Joe, like, he just treats me like this, and I don't understand why he's like
I was having a
that.
good time. You know how we
it's not cool.
break balls, Bob?
You can't break balls with a sensitive guy, Jimmy.
Oh
It's
my
just-
god, I was busting his
don't get
balls
it.
so bad.
It's like when you break balls with a girl. They don't get it. Like, they get their feelings hurt. when
Wait, Bobby, ready for this one? Tell him the water story, Jimmy.
The water story.
The water.
Oh,
Remember the slot machine, the water story,
So-
bringing us the water?
so Joe's all proud of himself. He comes back with like this bag and stuff like this. He got Lee because Lee was paying for like everything for us. You know, he's buying dinner. He's doing all this shit.
No. I mean, we paid for our shit, but the point was that he just went to the store and came back proud.
He's all excited. He's like, I got you guys water, and I got you. So he
sprung for water.
He sprung for water for us.
Nice.
He's all proud of himself.
Yeah.
So
but it was just funny, like the whole thing. But they were going back and forth. It got to the point where I felt like I was in a war zone. I'm like, I gotta hide.
Let me ask you something, Jimmy. Does he talk to you now, or are you out?
Oh no, this is the best part. Tell him the truth, Jimmy. Just tell him the truth.
He unfriended me on Facebook.
After that trip?
After that, he unfriended me on Facebook. Yeah, I was unfriended.
Okay, so you were milled. You were inside, and then you abused your power there, and he threw you out.
Yes, I got milled.
Okay, but you know why?
I know why. Yeah, I know why.
Coronavirus. So wait a minute. So
Jimmy's only giving you a quarter of the story because Jimmy doesn't want to say, fuck that. I'm going to say the whole story.
Yeah, go ahead. Say the whole story. I don't know the whole story.
Jimmy gets unfriended, then he hits me up. He's like, you know who added me this week who wants to be friendly? I'm like, who? He's like, Joe Simon. I'm like, oh, did you accept? This is exactly what he says to me. Poppy, this is what he says to me. I ain't fucking accepting that friend request. Fuck that. And I'm like, okay, Jimmy, maybe you should see what he's writing about. Not accepting.
Not
so
accepting. I
Jimmy
refuse to accept.
Every day since that request was sent.
What's up,
I'm
Wander?
like, hey, you think you should add Joe today? He goes, no, I'm not adding him. Not accepting. Every day I've called Jimmy for the last 5 days asking him if he's going to accept Joe's request.
Getting blocked now is called Millard.
And he says no.
So Jimmy,
it's just the whole Bob. You had to be there.
No.
I know how relentless Jimmy can be. Jimmy is he's like a ball breaker, but when he gets on something, he doesn't let it go. Like you'll wake up.
He
in the
wouldn't,
morning,
and I like Joe. It's not I don't like Joe at all, but he was just on him, Bobby, just on him. Like Joe would walk a little bit to the left, and Jimmy's like, "Why the fuck you walking to the left?" You know, Joe would sit down, and he'd be like, "Why the fuck you sitting down?" Like he was on him about everything.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. He was asking for it because he was bitching about everything. All he does is bitch about stuff, you know. I'm not going to PF Chang's. I don't go to chain restaurants. He doesn't go to chain restaurants.
Well,
What's up, emails are?
That's why you going in the first class must have drove him.
Oh my God! It fucking it started him off right from there.
Yeah, that must have been a fucking.
Jimmy,
the COVID-19 background's a nice little touch, right?
Yes. So Jimmy,
he fucked up the trip.
He fucked up the trip. Jimmy does that. Can I tell you about a trip I took with Jimmy years ago? We were going to Florida.
Yeah, please tell me.
Listen to this
Tell me
second
you
one.
fucked it up too.
I did not fuck up this trip, and I didn't fuck up the Vegas trip, Lee. I didn't fuck it up.
No, you didn't fuck it up, but you fucked it up with Joe because the guy, you know, he's sensitive, and now you're not friends on Facebook, and the relationship is ruined, and here I am stuck in the middle.
Stuck in the middle.
Stuck in the middle with you.
And now I'm probably unfriended. Should I check my
You have
Facebook?
to pick sides.
He's probably watching from the outside right now.
He's watching from the lobby right now.
I like Joe a lot, though. Joe and I do get along.
Sounds like it. It really does sound like it.
But first of all, I was
for the weekend.
First of all, I was high, you know. So like I was just like in ball breaking mood, like primo ball breaking mood. You know, so I was just busting his balls the whole time. I was like, "Where you going, chubby?"
Oh, that's the comment. That's the comment that set it off. We're getting out of the elevator, and that's what he says to him, Bobby. Where are you going, chubby? And I'm like, oh, my God, did he just fucking say that?
Yeah.
And I'm high, too. So I'm like, wait a minute. I'm high. He's high. I don't even know if Joe's high at this point. But now Jimmy's calling him fucking chubby after the last comment. I'm like, oh, fuck. And it was just like, he was just relentless. It was fucking, like, I thought we were having a good time. And all of a sudden, here comes Jimmy's mouth. It's fucking this. I'm just like, it was hilarious. And, like, I like Joe, and so doesn't Jimmy, but Jimmy was just all over it.
Yeah, he broke his balls relentless.
Like he needed a muzzle.
I've seen Jimmy's act. He's relentless when it comes to. Let me tell you, we were going on a trip. His father and his partner put together this trip, a golf trip in Florida. So we get on this bus, and you know, we don't know many of these people. These are older guys and stuff. And Jimmy walks onto the bus.
I had my hood on, right?
He had his hood on, walks in all antisocial, comes over, sits next to me on the bus. He looks around, he goes like this. I go, what's up, man? He's like, well, there's about 30 people on this bus, and there are like 3 of them. doesn't even know any of these fucking people, but he immediately decided he was like any of these motherfuckers. And he just like, he would only talk to the people he liked, and he had like this fucking, this antisocial behavior thing going on. He started like that, and then it was just, I have a photograph I got to share with you.
Oh, this picture. We got, you know what? That picture is something that we got to put up on the screen one day.
Shit, there was this one guy there who had just recently got divorced, and he had nowhere to go. He didn't know how to play golf. He was just following us around. Like none of us were playing golf, so we were doing cool shit. So we were planning to do this and this. And the first day we go, we find out this motherfucker's got no money. So we're paying for a grown ass.
We're paying for his shit.
A grown ass. So we went to go to Disney World, and we were like, no, it's $100 to get in the park. Nobody's paying.
Universal. That's where we were going, right?
And all Jimmy wanted to do on this trip was go to fucking Universal.
That's all I wanted to do was go to Universal. We couldn't fucking go.
The only reason he went on this trip is so he could have that day in Universal, and this guy ruins it. And they were sitting down, and we're having like pizza out in like the outside thing, and we take a fucking picture of the group. And I'm smiling, his father's smiling,
my uncle's smiling,
and his uncle's smiling, and then Jimmy's staring at this guy throwing daggers like he fucking hates him.
Like he was gonna kill him.
Like he wanted to
Well,
kill
you
him.
know what, Bobby, about Jimmy? You know what the thing about Jimmy is? I've learned he's like a silent assassin. Like we were having a good time. A lot of the trip was fun, but all of a sudden it'd be that one moment you least expected. It's a quiet elevator ride up, and it's just like boom, boom, boom. It's like 3 or 4 zingers in a row, and you're like. Oh my God! Did that just happen?
Going, Chubby?
I think I walked out of the elevator a few times, with my head just shaking. Like, oh my God, that just happened. Like, especially when he called him Chubby, I was like, oh fuck, there's gonna be a war on this floor.
No, and you know what it is? Joe takes himself very seriously. Like he's above being fun of and shit like that. And he thinks of himself as like a celebrity and this and that. So
he definitely thinks he's a celebrity.
And when Jimmy went and fucking did the upper class thing. He that was it. That when he first class.
That was it, man. That was it. Boom,
that
done.
Declared war on the trip.
Yes, he blew out his candle.
Made his declared war.
That's it. That was the beginning of the end. As soon as he saw him,
I'm a troublemaker sometimes.
All he could see was Jimmy's fucking hairy elbow hanging over the seat up front, and then the lady come over and pull the curtains.
The curtains. What the curtains?
Shit.
Hey, Lee, Brandon wanted to.
I could see Jimmy totally being like. Joe coming to say hi to Jimmy, like, maybe I can use the first class bathroom. And Jimmy just looks at the stewardess and he's like, excuse me, sir, can y'all let the riffraff in here, please? I don't know that guy.
Please don't let them up here. Hey, Lee, Brandon wants you to tell the story about how I poisoned you with edibles.
Oh, he did the same thing to me.
God.
I poisoned Bob. Both you and
Bobby. So you know how you got?
Yeah.
All right. We're sitting at the slot machine. Me and Jimmy were playing for I don't know how many hours. It had to be like 7 hours.
It was at least 3 hours.
Like I wouldn't even get up. It was a long time. So I'm sitting there, and Jimmy's like, "We're gonna go get dinner. We're gonna go get a steak." I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, just eat an edible with me." I'm like, "No, I've never eaten edible. I'm high. I'm fine." So I'm like resisting Jimmy, but he's wearing me down. He's like, he's like relentless. Like, just come on, 10 milligrams. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing.
Yeah.
So finally, I just gave in, I'm like, fuck, can't say no. I'll just take it. Never had an edible. He brings it down. He's like, dude, look at it. It looks like a gummy. You're going to love this thing. So I eat it. So about 30 minutes into the slot, we go up to our reservation. We start to order. And all of a sudden, dude, we order our food. It's like an hour later. And I'm just looking at Jimmy laughing. I'm pissed. Everything is funny to me, Bobby. I'm hysterically fucking laughing. Like, to the point where I'm making Jimmy laugh because Jimmy's laughing at me being so stupid. Like there's nothing funny going on except everything is funny to me. Like I just couldn't stop laughing.
He was just laughing at everything.
So,
like not even not even giggling, just cracking up laughing like you were that day.
Yeah, it came out like a
to the point where this is how bad it was, Bobby. I went back the next day, apologized because I know the people there. For how bad I was laughing. At this nice fucking 5-star restaurant. I went back to I'm like, God, they're like, don't even worry about it, Lee. I'm like, oh, I feel really bad. Like, no, don't worry.
Strip house, Costa, strip house.
So we leave the restaurant.
Yes.
So we leave. Then I'm like, man, Jimmy, I don't know. I feel like I can't catch my breath. He's like, oh, all right, let's go outside. Let's get you some air. So I walk down to the front of the casino, out the front door, and I look at Jimmy and I go, well, we're outside. Let's see if I feel better. And Jimmy looks dead straight at me and goes, Lee, we're in a parking garage. And I look up, Bobby. I look straight up and I go, exactly right. Wrong place. We walk all the way to the other side of the casino and we get to the strip. We're on the strip and Jimmy just says, I'm walking, pacing back and forth between like the doors, like 100 feet. And I'm just moving, going back and forth, just fucking pacing. Finally, Jimmy's like, what? Jimmy like stops me. He's like, I think you need to go take a hot shower. Oh yeah, is that gonna? So I wait, but Bobby, I have him Googling how to become unhigh from an edible as fast as possible. And I don't feel Jimmy's doing it fast enough, so I'm getting angry.
He's getting
I'm
upset.
like,
He was getting
hurry
upset.
up and Google that shit. I was getting pissed. I'm like, how long does it take you to type in how fucking high I'll be? I'm fucking angry. I get up to our rooms. Jimmy goes in his room. I go to my room. I'm like, Jimmy said take a shower. I'm going to do this. Bobby, it took me 30 minutes to get my clothes off to get in the shower, okay? I sat in the shower for I don't know how long, bent over with water running down my back through my ass crack, just like I was looking at my feet. I don't even know what the fuck I was doing. I could have been talking to myself. So, like, I get out. It was that bad, Bobby. I get out, and I go to Joe's room. And Joe's like, just sit down here. You'll be fine. I sit down, and I sleep for like 45 minutes. Jimmy comes in. He's like, how you feeling? I'm like, oh, I feel better. I smoke a joint, and I'm fine. The whole time, Joe's taking pictures of me like fucking sleeping, like knocked out, fucking all fucked up on edibles. And then I'm like,
that's what happened to me.
it was
bro.
horrible, dude.
Yo, it's crazy.
It was fucking horrible, Bobby.
Can I tell you what he did to me? Listen to this. Jimmy's a fucking
Yeah,
prick.
please.
Talking to the mic, Bob.
Jimmy, what he did was
There
he
you
came
go.
over there and he has this candy bag and he goes like this. He goes, "You want one of these?" I was like, "What is it?" He goes, "It gives you kind of like a body high. It gets, you don't get high. It won't get you high. It'll just make your body feel good." So I'm like, "All right, fuck it. Let me get one of these." I eat the fucking thing, right? And nothing, right? In the middle of the conversation with Greg, all of a sudden this thing fucking starts tickling my ball bag. So I'm fucking hysterically laughing. I don't know what Greg was saying, but I'm cackling like a schoolgirl, having a great time. I'm like, this motherfucker.
It's Bang Industries, Marissa Mendelsohn.
But here, he set me up even better because what he did is he talked me into having a cup of coffee beforehand, so I had a long run ahead of me. But it's caffeine and this shit. And now I'm fucking revved up, and now he goes home after this. Now I fucking go upstairs and I can't fall asleep. So I start going on the internet, and I find this fucking guy with the coronavirus who's calling from his fucking hospital that he's dying. And I'm like, holy shit, I got the fucking coronavirus. So
And
now
I got
can't
the
breathe.
corona.
Coronavirus! I got the fucking coronavirus now. This Asian guy in fucking Hackensack General. He's got tubes up his nose, and he's begging for help. He's going to die. And I'm like, holy fuck, I'm terrified now. And now I can't sleep, and I'm fucking terrified. And I'm fucking like, Jimmy, you motherfucker, man. He got me good with
Yeah,
this
he's horrible. He
He's
gets
horrible.
you,
Oh, yeah.
and he
Oh,
makes.
yeah, it's
You know
my
what
fault.
the fucked up thing about Jimmy is? He
Yeah.
makes it like it's no. You should have heard him telling me, Bobby. Like I'm
No
so
big-
into this slot. He's like, Lee, no big deal. Like this will be nothing. 10 milligrams. He acts like a kid could do this shit. You'll be fine. Don't even worry. You've never tried. There's nothing in it. It's like eating a gummy. Dude, I
and
was
let me-
literally. I'm
I don't
telling you,
even
when I'm
smoke
sitting in
weed.
that shower, Bobby, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Who takes 30 minutes to get their clothes off? Like, I don't know what I was doing for 30 minutes, looking around. Like, I mean, like, all I remember is it just took so fucking long to get in there, and then I'm just sitting in there like a fucking idiot. And I think I was really angry at Jimmy. And by the end, I'm just like, fuck Jimmy.
He's a poison. He's
Ah.
definitely
Till the edibles were
Yeah.
laced with COVID.
yes. I had look, now he just put you up finally, Lee. He put up your picture.
It's not easy to do.
Oh,
Still clearer than my
lucky me.
There's
I
that.
don't need my picture up, but
Welcome back,
listen,
B.
the point is that every now I just saw him a month ago, and he's like, "Oh, you want an edible?" I'm like, "Fuck you, Jimmy. Fuck you." Now, like, I feel like he's gonna put it in something or be around me. I like guard my drinks when I'm
Yeah,
there. Like, I don't
lightweights.
trust this fucking guy.
Listen, both of you guys, Jamie, I've been with Jamie like 3 times in the last 4 months, and we both had edibles, and she's been
Bragging.
fine.
Yeah.
And she's
bragging
fine.
over it. Yeah. Oh, listen.
What'd you just say? I'm bragging?
bragging. I've been with Jamie 3 times in the last 4 months.
Well, I'm just saying that we've both had edibles, and she's been fine, no problem.
Yeah, but you fucking people have a
Yeah,
tolerance
well,
for this shit. Yeah, you take this stuff regularly. I don't take weed
Exactly.
enough.
I've never taken one.
First of all, I gave Lee, you didn't even need 10 milligrams. You had 5 milligrams. Bobby took 10. Bobby's like, I'll take 10. I was like, okay.
He gave me a
I
fucking
took
donut, a
three
little
quarters
jelly
of that
donut.
one, and then I ate the other quarter when we went up there.
You did? I don't remember that.
Yeah, I took the 3 quarters. You're like, oh, just eat the rest of them in 20 minutes. So when we were walking up the escalator, I took the last quarter.
Ed from Vegas.
Because I
would you like
said to you, I didn't feel anything.
You fucking. That's crazy. Fucking. He's a.
I'm an animal.
He's an animal. He's a savage animal. Ed from
And
Vegas.
I'll
You want
ask
to
him,
call
Bob, like, oh, how many you take? You know what he's like? He's like, I took 2, 3. I'm like, how many is this fucking guy eating a day? I mean, fuck. I took one and I was fucking caught out of a shower, fucking laughing out of a restaurant and couldn't find me outside. And this guy's eating 2 or 3 like there's no fucking going on in style.
I'm eating them like they're Sour Patch Kids.
Nah, those fucking things. Let me tell you something. And first of all, if it stayed, edibles win, and you dummies. Yes, that's what I'm saying. What I'm gonna say is this: if they stayed the laughing part, I would have no problem. But when the laughing ends, the horror comes in, and that's what. And it's 10
I don't
minutes
like that
after-
panic. I'm with you, Bobby.
Me neither. 10
It's
minutes
weird.
of
It's
laughter,
weird that happened to both of you, though. That you were
hours
both having that good time, and then all of a sudden it hit
Bottom
you.
out.
It hit you. And like with you, like Lee, I don't know really what happened, but like with you, like you started watching that COVID-19 thing with the guy, and so I could see you like getting paranoid about stuff like that when you're on it. Lee just like all of a sudden a switch flipped, and he just fucking
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what it is.
Ed
If
from
you're-
Vegas is calling. You want me to pop him in?
Yeah, pop him in. Yeah. So, listen. Here's the thing.
Hey,
with me.
Ed.
I don't like being out of control. So when I'm out of control, I freak the fuck out. That's what it is. 5 to 10 milligrams.
Is Ed here? Ed, you here?
And this Brandon Vox smokes regularly. That's right. I ate 500 milligrams once.
I don't think Ed's here.
Ed, you there?
I don't think so.
No. Post the boy for
All right, I'll
edibles.
hang up and let him call in.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Lee. Thanks for
All right,
calling
Lee,
in.
thanks for the stories, man. Good stuff.
All right,
Yeah.
man. Peace.
Thanks for fucking me up, Jimmy.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Hey,
Anytime.
don't eat anything that Jimmy gave. Don't take candy from Jimmy. Nothing we learned.
What's up, Ed?
Hey, what are you doing?
What are you
What's going
doing?
on, Ed? What the hell's happening, man? How's the corona treating you?
Ah, man, I ain't got no goddamn corona.
Okay, good. I was worried about you because I know you're in that age bracket where they're dying. So, you got to be careful.
No, man, that's white people that do that.
Only white people? Okay, good. That's good. You got the pigmentation on your side. That's cool. How you been, man? What's going on?
I'm doing all right. Hey, I got something I want to talk to you about. I'm gonna see if you guys ever been in this predicament like this that I was in the other day.
All right. I probably have, but let's hear it.
It's probably like 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
I'm sitting at home by myself with my dog,
Mm-hmm.
and the doorbell rings.
Mm-hmm.
I look through the peephole. It's Gina, but I ain't seen Gina in about 7, 8 years.
Who's Gina?
Who the hell's Gina?
That's what I'm saying. This girl Gina I used to mess with.
Okay.
So I open the door and I say, "Hey Gina, what's going on?" And I see a little kid standing next to her.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
So she's like, "Hey Ed, how you been?" All this stuff like that. I said, "I'm doing all right." She says, "Hey, I got some company this weekend and I haven't seen you in a while, but I want to introduce you to my son and your son."
What?
I was like, I go, "No, that ain't my son." I said, "Look at these motherfucking dirty ass shoes. That ain't my kid and shit." And she said, "Yeah, it's yours." I said, wait a minute. You telling me this kid right here is mine?" She said, "Yes." I said, "Well, what happened to the $400 I gave you for the abortion?"
Oh, okay. So you did pay
Oh,
for
boy,
it. So
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you
So-
took care of
Ed looks like he's been eating edibles.
She tells me, "Oh, I shouldn't be worrying about that money and all that, but I want my money back." If she's supposedly going to say I got a kid by her, I
true.
want my $400 back for this abortion.
I don't blame you.
I got to tell you, you got to call the law
Shouldn't
firm.
I get a refund?
Well, you should get it. You should call the law firm of Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe. They can get you your money back. Because listen, there was a fair
Well,
amount-
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what lawyer to call on this.
Well, let me
But
ask
what
you a
I'm
question.
saying is, she supposedly got rid of this damn kid. Then she leaves him over here for like 4 hours. I don't even know this motherfucker's name.
How old is this kid now?
We're like 7 or 8. I guess I ain't fucking asking this shit.
7 or 8 years. Okay, so let me ask you something though. But did she ever ask you for any other additional money for the $400 that you paid for the?
Now she's asking me for money.
Oh well,
I
now,
said, "Listen,
now.
I gave you $400. I said, that's all you ever needed to get out of me was $400.
you know what? In the court, we're gonna get you on the people's court, I think, because this
Yeah,
is a
I agree.
You know, you get on this because you have a legitimate case, I think, because in you know, in your mind, you paid to have this
400.
taken care of in a certain way, whatever
Yeah.
people believe or not about it, and then she went
Because-
ahead and did this on her own. Then that means that she's on her own. He's gonna have to
And
pay.
I have evidence that I gave her the money.
How do you have evidence? What kind of evidence you got?
I PayPal'd her that money 8 years ago, and it says in the thing,
Hold on a
when
second,
you say,
Ed.
what's
Hold on
it
a
for?
second,
I said,
Ed.
hey, this for your abortion. Make sure you get it.
Hold on a second, Ed. Was PayPal around 8 years ago?
Yes.
Yes,
Was it?
PayPal around.
Was
Yeah,
it?
it was
Okay.
only for abortions, though. They were only out there for abortions. That's right.
Did you
$40
put in
buy
the, Did you put in the notes for
You
your
put-
abortion?
Yeah, for your abortion.
Exactly. Yes, I did.
Oh
Listen.
shit!
Ed, what I'm gonna say to you is this, man. Do you have any? You have kids, right? Or your kids are grown, right?
Well, yeah, I got 5 boys.
All right. Now, is this kid a nice kid? Did you like him? Did you guys get along, or what?
Yeah, we want some receipts.
No, I don't fucking know shit about this kid. He don't even look good like I do. I'm good looking. This kid's fucking ugly.
All right,
Yeah,
what's he look
look
like?
at-
Yeah, give us the description. What this
Look
kid
at
looks
what you look like on the screen.
Yeah. What does he
Huh?
look like? Is Vagina? Is she a white girl, a Spanish girl, a Chinese girl?
Yeah,
What kind of girl?
what is she?
What
Nah, she black
pigmentation?
girl.
White girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I
so
should
you
get my money back for this goddamn abortion.
Yeah, I
but
agree.
what I'm gonna
I've been
say is-
telling Lil Bobby that too, and Lil Bobby thinks that I should. Hey, Lil Bobby, don't you think I should get that abortion money back from Gina?
Yeah, Bobby, what's your
That's
weighing
some
in this?
bullshit, right? Yeah. You hear
Bobby.
Lil Bobby?
Yeah, but Bobby,
He's mean.
Can I say something to
Yeah.
you as your lawyer? And I'm going to say this: if you receive, first of all, the worst thing you can do is take that money back, because that money was a contract. Now, once you take that money back, that contract is void. That means you have to pay child support. As long as that contract is in play, you don't ever have to pay child support.
This is true.
Because you already did that. You took care. You made a contract with this woman that she was not going to have that child. She had the child on her
Yeah.
own, and now any money that she wants from you is not your problem. That's what the lawyers are going to say.
Yeah.
So there.
Agreed.
Case dismissed. So let the 450 go. No refunds. You got to let it go. And then you know what?
Well, she
That's-
better not be coming over here asking me for no more money. She's over here texting me, talking about, don't you want to take your son to the movie? I'm like, fuck no, I want to go to no goddamn movie.
You don't want to go to the movie. You don't like this kid at all. What's going on? Why don't you get to know him?
Yeah,
This
why?
could be like-
Huh?
Maybe
he
you can
may
bond
open
with
up
him.
something in your heart that you forgot all about, man. He might
Yeah.
all of a sudden, you guys start throwing.
Listen, man, it's over. It's over for these goddamn kids. I ain't giving no more money to no people under 21.
All right. So you're saying that
They got to be girls, too, if they're over 21. Giving no motherfucking dude no money.
the only people at 21 that can
Shit.
get money from you is girls. That's right. 400 plus interest. Ed, but let me
Yeah,
tell you
and they got to
something.
do something for that money. They got to trick it off or do something. Shit. I'm just not, shake something, little. Ain't that right, little Bobby? They got to shake it, know that.
Take that fucking kid. Listen,
Little
Ed,
Bobby said they got to do something strange for that change.
Ed, take that kid to Disney World. You know what I'm saying? Just take him there, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Take him
Yeah.
to Disney World. He may all of a sudden you might see a little gleam in his eye. What's the kid's name?
Then now, hookers is kind of on discount now with this quarantine going.
Oh shit! You're probably rolling in them right now.
Oh,
You get
shit.
ones and everything, right?
You can get a girl for like 150, 175. She'll stay at your house for like 3-4 hours. She don't want to leave.
If she ain't got nowhere to go.
She won't want to leave.
She's smart, man. So Ed, you're making good things. Keep your D in your pants.
Yeah, exactly.
So Ed, what's this kid's name?
I don't know.
You don't even know the kid's name? You didn't even think that went through.
Well, that's
all
a
right,
shame.
So
She
all right,
might
so-
have said it. Hey, did you say what that little fucking kid's name was?
No.
you don't know. Listen, why don't you guys just why don't
We
you and
just called
Bobby
him
take
boy. We just called him boy. We was like, boy, come here.
Ed, his son, and Jimmy should go to Universal.
They should totally go. Yes, Jimmy missed out on Universal.
Yay!
Ed, why don't you take Jimmy and your son to Universal Studios in Florida, and you guys can have a fucking great time. You can ride the roller coasters.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
The roller coasters. You can have a fucking good time, bro. What do you think?
Shit, I wouldn't even buckle that motherfucker in.
So you're not happy that you have a kid? I'd be happy to find out I had a kid, unless the kid was an asshole.
Which is always
Man,
possible.
why? Having kids ain't always cracked up to me, man. These girls, it's their fault. Lying ass bitches.
Well, I agree with you.
I'm on the pill. Oh.
What up, Bats?
Well, bitch, I don't want to hear that you didn't take that pill.
Oh, Jesus. So, Ed, but here's the thing, though. To be fair, you could have pulled out. You know what I'm saying?
You could have, yeah.
Why are you milkshaking it?
That wasn't. Hey, listen, that wasn't up to me to do.
Why?
She told me that she couldn't have no babies.
Yeah, but you know
So,
they
hey,
tell the truth.
if you
They
tell me
lie.
that, I'm gonna let it fly.
Okay.
I'm gonna let it fly.
McNasty story.com. That's what I'm saying. Let me ask you something, Ed. But so, yeah, but you could have pulled out. If you could have avoided all of this by just shooting on the chest. You know what I'm saying?
See, look, one of you motherfuckers got a baby now. Jesus Christ.
This is
I
it. Wait,
do not want to hear no goddamn whining and crying.
Jimmy, wait. I'm gonna lead with the first sound effect. You hit him with that one. Ready? This is what happened, Ed. This is what happened, Ed.
It didn't go. You got to do it again.
Ready to hear it? Here's how it went.
Hell, I don't want to hear none of that shit no
That was
more.
a 1-2 punch, baby. So you the kid. I'm gotta agree with you after hearing that fucking baby.
That's the worst sound in the English language is baby crying.
That's what Ed's a baby crying is the
No
worst.
glove, no love, Ed. What's up, Phantom?
No.
How you
Hell
doing?
no. Then I don't even know the motherfucker. I don't even know what grade he's in. I don't know shit about him. I don't know what he does, what he can do.
You're not interested.
And I don't want to know.
You don't want to know. Yeah, I think that this kid could probably warm up your heart, Ed. I think you're a little cold-hearted. You're guarded. I mean, you've had a hard life. I think maybe this kid
No,
is...
I've had a good life. I've had a good life. Why do I want to fuck shit up with some goddamn kid that I don't even know?
That's true, too. I get that's
Then I got to get to know the motherfucker.
It's Easter, Ed. Get to know the motherfucker. I'd like to see the
That's
card.
it.
Hey, you know
All
what?
that is just an extra fucking person on my goddamn Christmas list.
That's right. I can just see him. Yo, I'm over here because I want to get to know that motherfucker.
No.
Fuck it, Ed.
No, I don't. I mean, you know, it's bad when stuff like this happens, you know?
Yes, exactly. I mean, suppose the kid's a nice little kid, man. Suppose he turns out to be an asshole because you ain't getting in his life.
I'm sure his mom has already poisoned his mind.
Yeah,
You know,
sounds
that's what
like it.
single moms do. Single moms are good for poisoning kids' minds. That's all they know how to do. Your daddy ain't no good. Your daddy ain't shit. Fuck that nigga. He ain't nothing.
Well,
That's
you gotta
how
be
they
honest.
do.
In this case, she's right. You know what I mean? You're not taking care of him, so you ain't. She's
But
correct.
no, but see, I didn't even know about him, so that's not my fault. How? And then if you tell him, hey, you know what? That was the first time I ever knew about you was today. He ain't gonna believe that shit because his mom already done told him that. Oh, your daddy too busy. He just don't want to meet you.
But you should have told him. You should have sat him down. When you had him right there, you should have been like, "Listen, little man, let me talk to you. This is what
I
happened."
did.
And what did
I
he say?
told him the whole story. I said, look,
Hey,
man.
just be kind.
I said, listen, man. I don't know you. I don't even know how you came about because your mom was supposed to get abortion. I gave her the money so you wouldn't even be born. So I don't even know what the hell is going on here.
That's the nicest father and son talk I've ever heard.
Oh, that's sweet.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a heart somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere there's a heart.
So you
Oh,
gave me-
yeah. And I told him, I said, listen, man. I said, you know, it's your mother's fault that you're born. You should blame her. Because now you're going to have to go through this whole fucked up life without a dad, without anybody who cares for you, anything, your whole fucking life. You're probably going to end up robbing somebody, shooting somebody. You're going to go to jail, and it's all your fucking mom's fault when you go to jail. Just remember that.
I hear you, man. Yeah. What I'm gonna say is this, bro. You seem to get in the strangest situations and shit like that.
You
I
do.
mean, so when was this kid you last heard from, man? When was the last time you heard from him?
Huh?
When was the last time you heard from this kid?
Man, she texted me today. Talk about he wants to see you. I'm like, who? She said, your son. I'm like, get the fuck out of here with that shit.
You know what you got to do, Ed? I think this is your chance, man. This is your chance to turn your life away. It's empty
I think
right
so.
now. Don't you think your life is a little empty right now?
You're not missing something?
No, my life is full of fun and joy. And I ain't got none of that corona shit, so fuck that. That little motherfucker might be full of corona, and then I get him over here, and he gets that shit all over me, then I die, and he gets to keep all my money.
Sounds like a pretty good plan on his part.
Yeah, it is a good plan.
That's not bad at all. Now, Ed, are you quarantined?
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, Ed, are you quarantined?
Are you quarantining, or what are you doing?
Oh, yeah, I'm at my house.
And what do you have? Only women that come in? Now, do you louse them when they come in? Do you just wash them down with, like, handy wipes and shit?
Now, the lady who cooks my food comes in every day.
Right.
Now, she does that.
That
and then
don't
little
sound
Bobby,
good.
he stays here with me.
Ed, you
Little
just
Bobby
coughed.
helps me out.
You just coughed. You
Huh?
have corona? You
That
just
little
coughed.
that cough might be telling you something. It don't take long from that.
No, I cough every day, man.
Okay, just check it.
I had this cough since 1976.
Oh, good. That's
The same cough. It ain't changed.
okay, good. So let me ask you something. So she comes in, she cooks your food. Now, what about the hookers? When they come over, do you wash them down with, like, handy wipes or what?
No, they take a shower. I got an extra bathroom. Like, I got 5 bathrooms in this house. So
Nice.
there's one that's just for, like, the hose and shit. It's like a whole bathroom.
Oh,
And they got, like, little pink shit and stuff in there. You know, girl shit's in there. Because I made the lady who cooked my food, I said, hey, whatever you think some woman would like, put it in that bathroom. So she put, like, the Tampax and lighters and shit like that. You know,
Lighters?
whatever they need.
What do they do with the fucking lighters? I know about the Tampax, but what about the lighters?
Yeah, what's the liners?
I don't know. I just told her to get whatever she needed, and I happened to look in, and there was a lighter in there.
All right.
Oh, a lighter. I thought you said a liner.
Well, they could be panty liners.
That's
maybe.
true. That's true.
So, Ed,
Oh, no, a lighter.
a lighter. So you got a whole bathroom. You got a bathroom strictly for hoe, right?
Yeah, I don't fuck with that. I just look in there. I don't even go in there. I don't even
Bubble
want to be
boy
in
to
there.
you.
And a bubble boy to you, sir. So, Ed, you taking care of yourself? You staying corona free and all that shit? You're not going out today, not fucking around in the. Do you think this is real, or you think this is all bullshit?
I'm not real sure, but I know 2 people that died, so I guess it might be real.
You know 2 people that died, so it might be real. That's
Yeah.
right.
Oh, that's a
Well,
good
2
point.
people. That's that's pretty close. And they both died of corona, or they just died.
They supposedly died of that corona. One was 48 years old. He was a former basketball player, and he died.
Damn.
And then this other guy that I know, he was 72,
Oh boy.
Right. Damn.
but he died. But he was always fucked up.
He died.
Anyway.
He was always fucked up. So, Ed, I mean, that's the thing. How old are you now, Ed? Baba Booey.
I'm 66. Last year I was 65. This year I was 66. Next year I'll be 67 in June.
I bet you the year after that you're going to be 68.
Not if the corona gets you.
Yeah.
You'll be 66. You ain't gonna make it there if you get that shit.
Yeah.
You gotta stay home. You
Man,
gotta stay away from the
I
hookers.
hope not, man. If I'm telling you, if I get corona, I'm shooting my neighbor because I hate that fucker.
They say you're so tired, you might never
I
be able to
am.
pull the trigger. You know what you need to do?
No,
You know-
I got a hit list of 13 people that I'm fucking killing if I get this shit.
Oh
This shit
boy.
is real. A million will die. That's correct. A lot
Yeah.
of people. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not a
It's
joke.
very weird how certain people get it and it doesn't really affect them, and then the other people get it and they're like deathly ill.
No.
Yeah, I think you got to have some kind of issues, though.
Yeah, I think
don't
so.
think. I think that's a factor, but it's not as cross.
Hi, I'm Barbara, a Lithuanian immigrant and sponge cake entrepreneur. Oh, thank you,
Nice.
Utopia.
I like that.
Very nice.
Ed, you know what? You don't
Miss
need
Red
to quarantine.
Pages.
What you need to do is hoeing. You can't have any hoes for a while. You got to
Yeah.
stay away from hoes.
Hoentine.
You need a hoeing. Not a quarantine. Ed needs a hoeing.
He's an Hoentine.
That's
Nah,
right.
they come over. I get every Friday night. I get 1 or 2 come over.
Oh yeah.
Someone call the FBI for what?
Mm-hmm.
In 5 years, I will be 71. That's correct. Red, you want to call in? You want to say hello? We haven't spoken to you in a while. That's when somebody called the FBI. What for? What are we calling the FBI for? I don't understand.
know.
How did this all
They're gonna call
This
the
I don't
FBI for what? FBI? They don't want to catch that corona shit.
Hey, Corona. Yeah,
Them
listen,
motherfuckers on break.
all right, Ed. I'm gonna let you go, man. I thank you for the story, bro. You're the best. I love when you call.
Be
in. You always
safe.
get stuff
Oh,
out
and
of
Jeff the Drunk says hello.
Jeff what's up with you? You don't
Nah,
like that
Jeff
one.
hates me because sometimes I'll get in on there and
Right.
and he'll see me and he goes, "Fuck you, Ed," and hangs up on me. But I sent him. But guess what? I sent him $200 for Christmas, and he
Yeah.
didn't send it back, and he didn't tell nobody. See, that motherfucker is like an Indian giver, man.
He's an Indian giver.
Well, he's not an
Yeah.
Indian. He just ain't giving back your money. He's like, fuck that. I'm keeping that shit.
Well, no, I knew he would, because I always do. Like I sent a shirt to him, some shirts and clothes and stuff.
Right. Well, that's nice of you.
And he be wearing the shit because I see him wearing it sometimes.
Where
and I'm
can
like,
I buy
oh,
that
this
suit?
motherfucker. But he don't want to tell nobody he still takes shit from Ed, though.
Yeah. Well, Ed, it's kind of like, he's embarrassed because, you're like a daddy to him now. He can't have that. It's like.
I was his best friend in the whole world. I'm the only person that really liked him.
Yeah.
All them other people don't give a fuck about him.
You know what's weird? The camera looks like it cleared up.
Which one? Mine?
Yeah.
Did it?
Out of the blue. That's weird.
I see. No, it's still fucked up on his side.
It's not as bad from from where I'm looking now.
Yeah. So Ed, basically, you're going to. I ain't got no
Interesting outfit. You have what?
All right, no. So Ed, you got to stay. You got to stay clean, man. Stay out of the fucking bars. Stay out of all those places, and disinfect. If you
But they closed up everything in Las Vegas. It's done, man. It's all
Vegas
closed
is
up.
closed.
Vegas is closed up.
Yeah.
So how about the sports betting? Are you still be able to do that? What do you do that online now?
Nah, man, it's over, man. What we gonna bet on? They ain't got no fucking NBA, no nothing.
There's
It's
nothing
over,
better.
man.
Oh, this got to be fucking killing you. This has got to be fucking.
Yeah. Oh yeah, my whole life is ruined. I only got 912 cigars left. I had over 1,000, but I smoked a bunch of them the last couple of weeks.
I would call it, but I'm afraid
I
you'd
got
see my number.
912 of them left.
Yes, we're in a helicopter. How'd you know? How did they know we're in a helicopter? That's weird.
That'd be like. That's what I'm saying.
What up,
where is
Philip?
Don't ride no helicopter. Helicopter's bad for you.
Yeah, it's true.
You just asked fucking Kobe, man. Kobe died.
Well, you can't ask him.
A lot of
Talk it
people
to the mic.
Yeah.
A lot of people have died in helicopters, man. That's kind of crazy. Are you two in helicopters? We are not in helicopters.
Yeah, we're not in a helicopter.
I went to my friend's funeral yesterday. Well, not to the funeral. I went to the viewing on Friday. The funeral was just for family.
Right.
But I went to the viewing. You heard of Roger Mayweather?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had his viewing on Friday, and then the wedding, not the wedding, but the funeral was on yesterday.
Llama balls.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a
He
suit.
died.
And everybody likes your suit that you're wearing in the picture I have up of you.
They're all digging that shit.
Them motherfuckers know I can dress. Shit.
Damn, you damn fucking him.
All right. Well, thanks for calling, Ed. We
All right,
got
Ed,
we
thanks
got
for-
unknown
All right,
person
well, you
calling.
guys
We'll
be
talk to you
good.
soon, man. Have a
Be
good one.
safe.
Don't let them talk
man.
bad about you.
All right, man. Have a good one.
Disinfect
All
them
right.
hoes. Disinfect.
Hello, who's on the line?
Hello.
Hello, who's there?
Hello.
Hello, who's this?
Hello. Who do we got here?
Ah, I see. Very
Don't
good.
be shy. Don't be shy.
They hung up.
Sounded like a female, right? Does that sound
I don't
female?
know what it sounded like.
It was
It sounded a little young.
It was a little.
Hello, who's on the line?
Hey, it's Just Be Kind.
Hey, just be kind. What's going on?
Just be kind. What's happening?
How are you guys? I'm glad to see you guys are doing well in this crazy time.
Yeah,
It is
we're
crazy.
trying. We're trying.
So where you from?
You
Just
know,
be
I
kind?
don't want to. Oh, sorry. I'm from Florida.
Oh, okay.
So tell us a little about yourself. Just be kind.
Well, I actually was calling. I don't want to take like a lot of your time, but was that guy joking?
Well, I think it's a bit, but I don't know. I assume it's a bit. I mean, because he's got some crazy stories, but you never know.
I mean,
You never
to
know.
tell a son that, like, did he? No, that can't be true.
I don't know. I don't know if it's true or it's not true, but I got to tell you one thing. He's always got the best fucking stories. So whether they're true
He does.
or not,
He does have
Oh
some
my-
good stories.
they're fun to talk about. That's all I'm going to say.
What?
Now, where are you from?
Yeah,
You-
I didn't. I've never heard of him.
You never heard of him. He used to call him the Howard Stern, I believe, right? Is he a Howard Stern?
Yeah, he used to call into Howard Stern. Yeah.
He's called
Welcome
him Howard
back,
Stern.
baby.
Oh, so he's one of the like those guys.
Yeah, like a whack packer kind of dude.
So are you a man, a woman, or somewhere in between?
Did
What's
you
your-
just what?
Oh my! Why? What is
Holy
that weird question? I can't even.
What kind of
You-
fucking question is
What?
that?
See, I'll
Do
tell
I
you
have
what.
to like send nude pics before I call? Is that how it works?
No,
Not
let
to
me
me.
explain something to you. You don't understand our audience, so I'm expecting anything from any caller. It's nothing personal.
Mm.
Yeah,
It's
Bobby got some nude pics from Ed before he called us.
Ed sends me some nude pictures too. So tell me about yourself. That's right.
Tell you about myself?
Yes.
I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, let's start with the first question. Are you male, female, or somewhere in between?
I'm a voicemail, for God's sake.
Jesus, Bobby.
I need to make sure. I want to know who I'm talking to.
Ed's saying his stories are true, by the way.
Ed's saying all of his stories are true. He's saying the story is true. All right, so you're a female. You're down in Florida. You married?
Yeah. I'm down in Florida. I called in your show before.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I
Yeah,
forget.
I told you about the nude beach thing.
Oh, okay, gotcha. You told us about the nude beach. And did we ask you the key question about anal? Have you ever participated in such things?
Oh, no. I think you did ask me that question. I'm a no on that.
She's a no one. Okay, there we go.
I'm a no. I mean, that's not meant for that. I don't know. Listen, I don't want to get into it. I'm just a no.
I don't
have
blame
you ever
you.
tried? Has there ever been an attempt on your anus? I guess is the question.
No.
You heard it here first. Never an attempt on the anus, and you have absolutely no interest in ever there being an attempt because Jimmy was just saying how he thought it would be a fun thing to try.
What, did he?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure she knows.
That?
I'm pretty sure she knows that I didn't ask that.
He slipped me a note under the desk that said that, so I'm asking about it.
Bobby, are you like an anal guy?
No, I just like asking the question because it makes people uncomfortable.
I'm just wondering. Have you ever?
I have, yes. I've definitely put my pee-pee into the poo-poo. Out of
Hole.
You did? Did you think it was gross?
No, I didn't think it was gross. I thought it was very powerful feeling. But the truth is, there's nothing like a vagina. Vagina is self-lubricating. It's beautiful, and it's where the dick is meant to be. And that's where I stand on that. And that doesn't agree with me. That's all I'm going to say. So there it is in a nutshell. How's the corona doing down there? What part of Florida are you in?
You know, I'm in South Florida, and they just, in the county that I'm in, they just did like a lockdown order, to go out or something.
Oh,
so
okay.
You're like right near Miami and all them places?
Yeah, I'm in, like it's Broward, so it's in the middle of, like, it's an area called Pembroke Pines, so like it's in the middle of Miami and Broward.
Okay.
Fort Lauderdale.
And is there
I've never heard of Broward.
Why are they locking it? Because people aren't listening. They're going to the beaches. They're doing what the fuck they want.
Yeah, I guess so. And I think there's some increased cases, and so Friday Broward County put the order in.
All jokes aside, shit is going to be fucking horrible. This is going to kill a lot of people, and America's going to get hit really bad. New York is going to get hit really bad. And I'm making jokes and trying to keep our minds out of it because all everybody's doing is watching the fucking news and watching the numbers.
Oh yeah, it's bad news.
So when I sit here and I make jokes and stuff, it's not that I don't care. It's not that I think this is funny, but it's because I think everybody needs a little break from it every once in a while. So
laughter's the best medicine.
I think I think some people got upset that I had the coronavirus bouncing around in the background.
Did they really? They got mad at you?
I think they got upset with us.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I didn't do that, Jimmy.
No, that was me. I'll take credit for that.
What do you mean we?
Throwing him under the bus, right under.
You remember that joke that Kemosabe? I'm going to tell you this joke.
Okay.
The Lone Ranger's riding, and him and what was his companion's name?
Who, the Lone Ranger?
Yeah, who's the Indian guy that was with him? Tonto. So him and Tonto get to the end of a cliff. They're being chased by wild Indians.
Mm-hmm.
It's surrounded. There's about 300 Indians. There's a cliff there. So the Lone Ranger looks at him and he goes, "Well, my friend Tonto, it looks like the end of the road for us. You've been a great companion. You stuck with me through thick and thin. It looks like we're not getting out of this one." He goes, "What do you mean we, white man?" He was like, "Fuck you, I can swim." That's right. Do you live in Silver Lakes? Do you live in Silver Lakes?
No, but I know where Silver Lakes is. Does that person live in Silver Lakes?
I guess so, or they at least know what that is.
I'm not far from there.
Yes. This is my advice to everybody
I
out there.
I love Florida. Listen, I'm worried about New York because
I'm worried about the world. Never mind New York. I mean, the whole world is going to be affected by this, and terribly. There's nobody who's not going to be affected by this.
There is, but it's getting scary.
Yeah, financially, physically, everybody's going to, at the end of this, hopefully none of us lose anybody, but there's a good chance that you might. And it's it's not a joking thing, so I won't really make jokes about that, but I will make jokes about pretty much everything else, including Uranus. So there you have it.
So Bobby, what do you feel about when do you think they should open back up businesses? Like at what point?
Well, when the first of all, I don't think there's a time frame. I think there's a a frame of cases. I think they need to wait until shit starts diminishing and we start.
Yeah, I
getting
think New York's going to take a while, but I think that they can start opening stuff up like where it's less prevalent.
I think
Exactly.
what I think is this: they need to get a test and test the entire population. That's my opinion. Is that they need to make some sort of test.
They have a faster test. They announced it today, like a quicker test.
That's what they need. They need to test the entire population because here's the thing: this thing is so fucking contagious that if you open up one area, right, and then all of a sudden they get hit, what happens is this thing jumps around. The keeping us away from each other is the only thing that's doing, in my opinion, the entire world is going to have this virus by the end of it. But what happens is if you do it, what they're doing is keeping us away so we don't all get it at once. Because if we all get it at once, they can't handle it. It'll collapse everything. They can't handle it. The whole hospital can't keep up. The doctors will get sick, and everybody will fucking. Then it's a real problem. So they're slowing it down.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's like my sister said to me the other day. I can't believe we're living through something like this. It's crazy.
It is crazy.
It is nuts. But yeah, the answer is I don't know. But I think that rushing to open up shit to make money is a mistake. That's gonna fucking hurt a lot more.
Well, I think hopefully you didn't take it this way, but they were not saying it to rush things open. I think they were saying that if in places where it's not as prevalent, they'd like to try and kickstart some of the economy over in places like that. Vegas is a no-go. New York's a no-go. But other areas like the Midwest where it's they have a few cases here and there, but it's not like it is in New York. They want to get people out of quarantine and get people back to work and stuff like that. You know?
And I'm saying, but before you let them out of quarantine, get them back to work, you need to test them.
Right.
You need to test them and make sure that anybody who's sick is not out there mixing with everybody who isn't. And they need a test that can
maybe we just really for a long time need to practice the social distancing even when things get back open. Be careful, wash your hands a lot, be mindful, sneeze into your elbow.
Right.
We need to be germaphobes.
That's
moving
true.
forward.
It is true.
What is that song, Jimmy, by the way?
We Are the World. You were making the speech, so I had it playing in the background. It sounded pretty good. You were making your very
a very passionate plea.
Passionate plea. Yep.
Dr. McNasty, these nuts, motherfucker. All right, well that's it. We won't go any more about Corona. That might be it.
Oh gosh.
There you go.
Every time somebody coughs out,
Bobby.
everybody's gonna die.
It's like people diving for the.
We want you to stay healthy. We want you guys to stay healthy.
All right, you too. You take care of yourself and stay.
So when are you guys gonna why don't you send your tapes into Stern? You guys need to call into Howard Stern. I would love to see that.
Oh yeah, they'll definitely let us on there.
I'm sure Howard's just waiting for this.
Yeah, he's actually he probably watches this every Sunday. It's like I got to get these guys on.
Oh, these guys are great. Yeah.
Oh God, no, but it would be really funny because my gosh, you guys would be funny with him.
I'm gonna be very honest with you. On Periscope, when where there's absolutely shit going on, this might be a decent show. In the real world, this is a shit show.
It is a shit show.
About it. All right, that's the truth. And I'm not trying to pretend that I'm fucking a celebrity on here. We're having fucking fun. That's it.
You guys are funny. You guys are a good team. You're funny together.
Okay, good. That's good to know.
We get along well.
That's what I'm saying. What's up, douchebags?
All right, well, I'll see you guys.
Thank you, Just Be
I'm
Kind.
not that kind of a caller. I don't talk about all that sex stuff and everything.
This was a perfectly fine call. I don't know why you're saying that.
No, don't beat yourself up. It's Jimmy's fault. If this is all fucked, it's Jimmy's fault. Because he was playing We Are the World in the background like a real jerk. He's a real douchebag.
Blame it on Jimmy. Blame it on Jimmy.
And he's over there playing a terrible song.
Oh, shit.
Well, thank God you guys did that meetup before this happened because you wouldn't be able to have done it.
Yeah, it's true.
So you did that meetup just in time.
Shut up, Johnny Bats.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right, listen.
Johnny Bats say?
Listen, I'm gonna say this to you. Give yourself a little try with the anal. Give it a shot. You might
give yourself a little try.
Now that you're on fucking, now that you're on quarantine,
the camera's bad again.
You know what I'm saying? What else?
No. But if I ever do, you'll be the first one I call.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
How about that?
Sounds good.
All right, guys. Please be well and be safe.
You too.
Wash your hands.
Yeah, take care of yourself. Everybody take care of yourself.
Listen, motherfuckers. You all need to remain calm.
Thanks,
have a good one. Thanks for calling.
You too.
All right, bye.
Love a fucking Howard Stern key line prize. Send me that bitch, motherfucker.
You ready to go?
Yeah, if we'll give him one more chance. If we got one more call, we'll take it. If not, we'll hang up.
Okay.
I want to clear our throat. This girl didn't
What's up,
do
Mark
anal.
Diaz?
We can't end like that, Jimmy.
What's that?
She didn't do anal, and she got offended by me. Are you a man?
I thought
woman,
she
or-
was a good call. See, like
I
we
know.
need calls like that every once in a while.
Yes, you do. I'm late. Well, listen, phone lines are open. If anybody wants to call, we got one more room for one more call. That's what I'm saying. Going once, going twice. Jimmy, cue up the fucking music. It doesn't sound like anybody's getting in. You can't start now. That's what I'm fucking saying. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, you're too fucking late. Hit the music, Jimmy. Thank you.
Oh, I hit it.
All right, boys and girls, you guys have a great night. It's the new social distancing McNasty cast. Wash your hands, wash your feet.
That sweet veneer so crystal clear upon your fingertips. What I'm trying to
That's
say.
part of it too. That's what they're saying.
Yes.
I like your
And then we just gotta. If I figure out the freaking camera thing,
Man, we're all set. I think.
Bobby gave you a hand job in September.
you sway.
Motherfucker, who you telling
I
stories?
don't know what the hell that's all about.
He wishes
Have a
I
good
gave
one.
him a hand. Motherfucker,
Philip.
even if I was gay, he's below me.
Sway.
That's what I'm saying. He's not even in my fucking. He's not even in my fucking. You know. What do you call that?
You know, today I did a broadcast to my Afghan Wigs group on Facebook. I've been thrown in Facebook jail 2 days in a row. I got fucked. They shut me down for copyright and muted my whole entire broadcast to the Afghan Wigs group.
You're a troublemaker, Jimmy.
I am.
You're a fucking. You're a vagabond. That's what you are.
No, Kenny, we're not taking calls.
It
was Kenny.
You had your fucking whole night, and then you call in 5 minutes in.
Jesus Christ.
All right, boys and girls, stay safe, and remember, you can pick your friends, you can pick your nose, but don't pick your friend's nose.
This is true. That's true. So we're gonna try and do this. I guess until we're not going back to the basement for a while.
No, it's gonna be for a while like this. So, Jimmy, figure out what the fuck you're doing over there. It's a great joke, but fix the camera, Cricko. That's what I'm saying. This is, or else I'm just gonna sit down here with a hood on.
Yeah,
I don't think it's gonna look as clear as mine ever because of how it's run. But I do have the HD on and everything like that, so I don't know what it is. When we shut down, I do want to take control of the computer before we sign off.
Yes.
So, all right.
Now Jimmy wakes up. All right, boys and girls, have a good night.
Now Jimmy wakes up. What are you talking about? When I wake up.
Love, sex, and welfare checks. All you motherfuckers, be good, be kind, be careful.
Sway.
So, I'll talk to you later. Everybody else have a good night. Thank you, everybody. Yes, we're in a skyscraper. We're coming from the top of the Empire
State Building.
Sway.